May 19th, 2022. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. Let me start off by saying if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month. I thank every one of you who has subscribed, and feel free to share any and all my videos. Talk to you a little bit today about modern conveniences during SHTF. What I mean by that is, most people today want to still be able to flip a light switch on, go over to their faucet, turn it on, and get water out of it, even during an SHTF situation. I got a message this morning from somebody that said, I watched a prepper channel on YouTube, and they were telling me, that, hey, I need such and such solar system, I need, this such and such water filtration system, or it's just not good enough. And I was like, you need food, water, shelter, protection. With the water, you need to make sure you got a way to purify it. With the food, you need to make sure you got a way to cook it. Now, if you have a medical condition where you require electricity, yes, you need a solar system. You need one that can supply your needs for your medical condition. But at the end of the day, you do not need a huge solar system. You don't need it. All you need is maybe something to charge up some communication devices, a ham radio, some two-ways, something like that. That way you can listen and know what's going on around you. It's a convenience thing. You'll hear people, well, I don't want to just survive, I want to thrive, I want to live like it is now. If that's what you want to do it, but it's going to cost you some money. Like I tell you, solar systems are starting to ease up in price, especially solar generators. They're easing up in price. You can still get a gas ran generator pretty reasonable. They are a little bit higher than what they used to be, but then you got the issues with gas. You got to make sure you've got fuel for it, or things like that. Your water filtration systems, you can get them from anywhere from $10 on up, to $5, $6, $7, $800, $1,000. It's depending on what kind of system you want. A life straw, that's a good start. Sawyer mini filter, it filters more gallons than a life straw, but you got to take care of that filter. You got to flush it. You got to make sure it doesn't freeze, things like that. And then you get on up into the Berkeys, you're serious money up on them, but you got to buy filters for it. You have to stockpile filters, which is going to cost you some money. Solar system, if all you need something to run, communication devices, something like that, you can find pretty cheap ones to do it. Now, if you need something where you're the type of person where, no, I want to be able to turn my light switch on and have all my lights in the house come on. Number one, if you're running all your lights in a grid down situation, SHTF, you're running lights like that at night, you're making yourself a target, plain and simple. You got to think outside the box. If you've ever been in the country in the middle of the night with no houses around you, it's dark out there, and if somebody in the woods, half a mile from you turns on a flashlight, you can see that. If you've got a line of sight to them, you can see that. You got to think about things like that. I understand wanting modern conveniences during an SHTF situation, but what I don't understand is, why would you want to put a target on you? There's going to be people out there, hey, they got power. I need to go over and see them and talk to them. Now, if you have a medical condition that requires you to have some form of power, energy, you need a system. I'm not telling you not to get a system. You need one. But as far as the normal person, you just need a small system, something you could charge up some. When I say communication devices, I'm talking about ham radios, two-ways, walkie-talkies, things like that, so you can hear what's going on. You can listen in on them. But one thing I want y'all to understand, when you see these channels a lot of times telling you need this, go buy this, here's my discount code. Either one, they got that product give to them to test it and they didn't pay for it, or they got it at a steep discounted price. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. But you got to understand, they're making money off of what, if you buy it, they're making money off of it. That's how they make their living. They make a commission on it, just like, and then the YouTube pays them. That's how they make their living. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not telling you not to. If that's what you want to do, do it. That's what I'm saying. But you do not need a huge solar system. You don't. for a grid down situation. You know, I know like right now, air conditioner's on, it's good and cool in here. Yeah, we would all love during the SHTF, flip the air conditioner on. But in reality, our grandparents, our great grandparents, if you're my age or older, they didn't have all them conveniences. You know, they lived during the summer with no air. I mean, their air conditioner was set on the porch and open the windows. That's how they survived. People think we've come so far from that we can't revert back to that, which we could have. You would have to adjust to it. You would, but you're able to go back to that way. But guys, to answer the question I was asked, figure out what you want, how you want to live during an SHTF situation. You know, if you want modern conveniences of that coffee maker or the microwave, get a big solar system. You know, if you want to be able to turn a light switch on and have all your lights on, do it. That's your choice. But at the end of the day, we live centuries without power. One thing you do to make sure, that I tell you right now you need to make sure you have, is a way to purify water. You need to have food put up. You need to have, when I say food, that means seeds and everything. You need a way to cook that food. You need protection, and you need shelter. That's what you need. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like or dislike the video. Doesn't matter to me. Comment below. I like hearing from y'all. I read every comment. We're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the month, and I thank every one of you who has subscribed, and feel free to share these videos and get out there and get prepared. Make your mind up how you want to be prepared. You know, do you want modern conveniences? You know, as far as, do I need a huge power system? If you do, go get one. Simple answers I can give you. At the end of the day, our forefathers, they lived without the modern conveniences. So stay safe. If you're out in public, keep your head on a swivel, and always be aware of your surroundings.